Dear OPUS partners, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to be with you today on behalf of UNESCO's Management and Social Transformation MOST section, the section that hosts the OPUS program at UNESCO, to deliver some closing remarks. Today, we are not celebrating the impressive outcomes of the OPUS project, but also reaffirming our shared commitment to advancing more open and responsible research and innovation, an endeavor that lies at the very heart of the 2017 UNESCO recommendation on science and scientific researchers. The insights and deliverables from OPUS are not ends in themselves. Rather, they are stepping stones toward lasting change. They remind us of the critical importance of translating project outcomes into effective policy, embedding open science, inclusive research assessment, and ethical innovation into the fabric of our institutions and societies. The frameworks and tools developed, particularly those related to researchers, assessment, and stakeholder engagement, will serve as invaluable resources for policymakers, research organizations, and funders well beyond Europe. Our journey with the same coordinator began in 2017 with the Ring and Grip projects, and OPUS has built on these strong foundations. Through these fruitful partnerships, we have demonstrated the power of collaboration between UNESCO, the European Union, and the global research community. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all our partners for the trust and dedication that have defined our work together. A special thank you goes to our EC project officer, Mrs. Rinske Berg, whose guidance and support have been instrumental to the success of the project. UNESCO remains fully committed to continuing and deepening this partnership. We see outcomes of OPUS not only as a European achievement, but as a global resource. We will actively disseminate these results among UNESCO delegations, partners, and policymakers, including at the executive board level, so that the lessons learned from EU institutional plans and the innovative research assessment framework can inspire action in other regions. In doing so, we aim to foster more pluralistic approaches, create new incentives for researchers worldwide, and advance more societally inclusive scientific practices. Open and responsible research and innovation are central to the implementation of the 2017 UNESCO recommendation on science and scientific researchers, as well as the 2021 recommendation on the ethics of artificial intelligence, led by our sector. They are also essential for building public trust in science, promoting gender equality, and ensuring that science serves the needs of all people, especially the most vulnerable groups in society. The OPUS project has shown us what is possible when we work together with vision, integrity, and a shared sense of purpose. Let us continue this journey, translating learning into policy and policy into impact. UNESCO stands ready to support and expand this collaboration, including through initiatives such as the Inclusive Policy Lab and our ongoing partnerships with Horizon Europe, the world's largest research fund. Thank you once again to all participants, partners, and supporters. Together, we are shaping a future where science is open, ethical, and truly serves the benefit of all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this kind remarks also. From my side, I do not like to wrap up this meeting, nor the session of today. I've heard a lot of information. I've heard a lot of very important feedback to take back in paper, so not with me to Brussels, but in paper to Brussels. We will have a very important session to do with partners only for the review in November. I've learned that dialogue and the connection between member states and non-member states, or let's say the whole world from UNESCO perspective, remains important, also seen the topic of open assessment and let's improve for the next years.
Thank you. Okay, we have reached the end of Enriching Day, in which we have explored the advances results of the OPUS project. Throughout the day, we have witnessed presentation of the research assessment framework, as well as experience and lessons learned from the pilot organizations that have been implemented these innovative approaches. Furthermore, this afternoon sessions has allowing us to reflect on open science, policies and leaderships, among other things, at the institutional level, and participate in a panel discussion addressing the challenges and opportunities in research assessment within the context of open science. I would like to thank all speakers, moderators, and participants to their valuable contribution. And your commitment and dedication have been fundamental to the success of this event. I also want to express again my gratitude to our host, UNESCO, for the continued support and for providing a conducive environment for dialogue and collaboration. Thank you all for your participation and your commitment to transforming research, assessment, and open science.